Finally.
Finally.
This is the third
Our third
try
attempt. Yeah.
of doing this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Guys, welcome to the Capsule Culture Podcast, where we got me, myself, and we got my co-host Miguel. And we are rocking, by the way, the best fucking Jurassic Park movies ever made in history. But
Shoot her!
Shoot her! Shoot her!
And then what is it? The sound clip.
Oh yeah,
the T-Rex.
The T-Rex roar. Yeah. I gotta get his growl for my soundboard.
I like the raptor one.
Yeah. Oh, clever girl.
Clever girl.
Right, I remember that shit. That
Oh,
shit
yeah.
so
So
fucking
amazing.
amazing movie.
Amazing.
And a lot of it, practical effects. CGI wasn't even like that. Like there was some CGI, but
yeah, I mean,
but even I don't know if you watch that movie now, it still looks good.
oh, it does for sure. 100%.
Still looks good.
100%.
Yo, but anyways, so for people that didn't know, yeah, this is our third attempt of like doing this. The first two tries were audio issues, and oh my god, it was a nightmare. But
It was, yeah.
we got everything to work. I am super excited about this.
Yeah, me too.
For us to finally start this.
Yeah.
So, real quick, how was your week, man? Tell me about yourself a little bit so people can know.
It was good. I had a short work week, so there was that. I try to look on the bright side on that. Even though short work week means a smaller paycheck.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I had a good week. I had some game time, and I haven't done a stream in like almost 3 weeks now.
Gotcha.
But
For
that's
people that
because
don't know, he actually is a gamer. So
I do live stream on Twitch, OTC Films. That's all my socials.
we'll put it below somewhere.
But part of the reason I haven't done a stream is because I'm packing up and I'm about to move back into my house.
Gotcha.
So that's why.
Anything new this week? I think you had mentioned you went to the movies.
Yes, I went to go see Mortal Kombat again. I didn't take my mom because my mom showed interest in wanting to see it, which kind of threw me off because I was like, but then when we were at the movies, it dawned on me my mom likes action movies. So even though she's like doesn't know anything about the video game whatsoever, she likes the action packed of it. Yeah, I mean.
I mean, it's a perfect movie to demonstrate what action really is. Like, it was well done.
Yeah.
And for you to kind of throw your mom into the wolves with all that bloody shit and like mom, this is Mortal Kombat. This is action.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
perfect. You're not giving her a little rated.
She didn't even see the first one. I was like, Ma, you didn't see the first one?
Now she got to see the first one.
That's
for
what
her
I told her. I was like,
more.
now you got to watch.
She saw the originals, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
That's a little bit different. I mean, the originals were always amazing. But they did justice with this movie, which reminds me, we're gonna go a lot deeper into that movie. Probably in one of the next episodes, just a small little segment because we absolutely
popcorn culture.
Yes, for popcorn culture, we absolutely loved that movie. It was
definitely
a flawless victory. Yeah, how you said.
Yeah,
how
flawless victory.
How my daughter said.
Your daughter
Get
said,
over here. I love it. I mean, besides that, we're gonna be going through these podcasts and these clips and stuff like that. Are gonna be going through everything that is nostalgic, everything that is about a life we once had in our grasp, and we can kind of a life that we had that responsibility was only for school, right? And we had so much to do, right? We had right before internet came out, and then internet came out, and before phones, like the phones that we had, we still had fucking house lines.
You had a flip phone?
I had a flip phone. I actually had the slider, the chocolate phone from Verizon. Yeah, I had that one. I couldn't get a Sidekick, and I couldn't get a Sidekick, and I couldn't get the first iPhone at that time because I was still on the contract under my mom's plan.
Right.
So I was over here hating everybody getting the brand new iPhone or they want to flip their phone, their Sidekick or whatever, and I'm like,
Sidekick was the iPhone of the
So I mean,
the 90s.
It's a lot of stuff, man, and I miss the past,
right?
Yeah. I mean, I miss the past, man. I miss all the gaming stuff that we did and the midnight launches, and these are things that I kind of want to take everybody, here, our listeners with us, like. Remember those times. Remember the times that we didn't care. We had so much time on our hands, right? Like, you know, when you finally got a car, or even if you had one of your friends or your parents can drop you off, hey, like drop me off at 12 o'clock at GameStop and just pick up the hottest, greatest game at the time, maybe a Halo or something like that, right? And those times don't exist. We're adults now. So it's a lot more strict, right? You know, you grow up.
They exist, but you're able to take part in a way that you weren't able to when you were younger, right?
No, 100%. I think it opens up to having more money,
right,
to buy these things that you couldn't afford, right? Like my mom couldn't afford, or that I would know of, or
needing to have a parent or guardian there with you, right? Now you could just go to those midnight releases. If there's they don't do this
maybe
anymore,
in a different state,
right? Yeah. See,
over here, we all grown up over here, bro.
Yeah.
And as much as I would love to do that, I'm 37 now. At 9:30, I'm like this.
Yeah. Like when you camped out for that Pokemon card.
Yo, never again, bro. That was the first time I've done it in years. Never again. I felt like shit the next morning.
I bet you did.
Like shit. Like it's it's not for me anymore.
No.
But again, I wanna talk about that stuff. You know, weekly updates. We're probably gonna have movies and popcorn culture, which we had started the first. Our first video was for
a little teaser for it.
Yeah,
we haven't really did a deep dive.
Yeah, not yet.
Which I'm looking forward to. We need to hurry up and do that because I'm gonna forget. You know, we're gonna have to go see the movie again.
Yeah. I really want to kind of like dive deep into that as well. Yeah. So again, culture with gaming, culture with, our either banned candies or candies that we had, or all the snacks that we had that they don't really have anymore, or just evolved, or whatever the case is, and things you would do back then that you don't do anymore now because it's AIM, shit like that, AOL, right? All that type of stuff. Yeah. But these are all things that we're going to be talking about and going forward in all these episodes. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys stay with us. And we're trying to take this all the way to the top and really have a great time. And hopefully have some other guests with us, right?
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. It would be dope to get other people involved. And, we could have some... some big people, do some guest appearances.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. It's like
it'll be dope to get some other streamers.
That would be cool because they're playing the new generation games that they really don't stream anymore of the.
I mean, there's a streamer that's more than likely around our age that we're in talks with to. Shoot some content with, I think it would be kind of cool to get him in here.
Oh yeah. Let's see what happens. I'll bring it up to him to see if he wants to actually do it. So I want to kind of go through a couple things here, and a couple segments that I've been wanting to talk about.
Okay.
Mainly two things that I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna tell mine as well. Okay. Two things that you miss from your time. So if I were to say my two things, I would say, if I really have to think about it. Mm-hmm. Would be, I guess, the community that you end up building with your friends in gaming. Back then, even though without internet, we just had chats. I mean, we had internet, but I'm saying not the same way as now. I would say the energy and the excitement that we had when we would all get home at the same time, get on Call of Duty, talk mad shit in the chats, and just have a great time. Yeah, I would say that's one of my main things that I truly love, that I miss. Another thing of mine that I constantly miss all the time is getting up without having a responsibility. What I mean by that is getting up on Saturday mornings, enjoying a bowl of cereal. Saturday morning cartoons, bro. Like, you can't beat that, man. And then getting on the phone with your buddy, house phone that is,
right,
and just like, yo, did you see the episode? Like, it was amazing, and like I can't believe this happened. I can't believe Zordon. They actually got to Zordon, or like shit like that with Power Rangers, like all that. Right. Just fucking we're never gonna get that again. Like,
right.
Unless we have no responsibilities.
Right. Right.
What are yours?
So I would definitely have to, agree with you on the Saturday morning, having that bowl of cereal and just sitting there, getting up at 7:00 in the morning on a Saturday when you didn't have to, but you did because that's when, the cartoons got started.
Yeah.
Right. So that, and you know what I really, 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 really miss?
What?
Buying a video game and having the entire video game. No DLC, no updates, no, you can't play the game because the server doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? Being able to, pop in that cartridge or that CD-ROM, and being able to play the game, not having to wait an hour for an update,
I mean, you're absolutely right. Now everything's all half-assed. Everything's all, let's just release it and then because the internet's there, let's quickly do an update. Oh, the game isn't ready. We'll do an update in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And we'll do another update in 4 weeks. Then we do another update. Oh, but by the way, this is coming out. New skin is coming out. Let's do an update. I definitely understand that. It's a lot of unfinished stuff.
I get that because, gaming has evolved, right? So that just kind of comes with the territory of it, right? Yeah. Because now with them being able to do that, now, a game can last longer, and you're like, you become more invested into that Call of Duty or that Apex Legends or, the Fortnite, the Overwatch. Did you hear? Fortnite and Overwatch did
I saw the collab.
You saw it?
That's pretty dope. It's crazy how Fortnite, again, it's in a sense kind of partnered or owned or a large percent of Disney.
Fortnite, I don't want to say they changed the game, but they figured it out. You know what I mean? Like there's a formula. Fortnite figured it out, and now it's like one of the most popular games, ever.
100%. I agree with you 100%.
One could argue it's more popular than Call of Duty.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. I could probably agree with that. Unless you love toxicity like myself, then I would say Call of Duty.
Well, of course, you a Call of Duty fiend, even though you haven't played Call of Duty in months.
I know, guys.
Slacking. He doesn't even play anymore. We used to have.
It's because of responsibilities.
We used to have a squad, and we had a whole clan, and it's dead now.
It really is. It really is, guys. It
really is. I'm very disappointed about that, by the way, guys.
Look,
I started our clan. Well, I don't even want to say we.
Yeah, it was an agreement that we had, and we ran with it for a year and a half.
We did.
A year and a half.
We did.
And after that, just one by one.
Yep. Members started dropping.
Just dropping. And then I was the final one to do it. And then you're just hanging on like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
You guys coming back?
I even got
but you know what? The new Call of Duty. I can't wait for that.
The new Call of Duty.
But guys, it's because of responsibilities, guys.
Responsibilities.
One thing. I would like just an extra one before we move to our next segment, which is so much fun. I can't wait for the next one. I miss my Blockbuster nights. That's something that was very, very magical to me, right? It felt like...
Do you still have your Blockbuster card?
No. That was probably my house, 3-4 houses ago. There's a feeling, the feeling you get of going to a new release movie in Blockbuster after watching it. And it's crazy what I'm about to say. It's almost like a flipped around thing. Before movie theaters, which is movie theaters, right? We always had a great time. But something about once the movie came out in Blockbuster, it was something about the feeling of rushing to Blockbuster to the new release wall to get the movie that you just watched a few months ago in the movies.
Watching it at home.
And then going down the popcorn aisle, going down the candy aisle, renting this for X amount of days, and amazing feeling.
And then getting a fine if you didn't rewind the movie.
Yes. Oh yeah, I remember that shit. But but even when it was with DVDs, it's just everything in Blockbuster was just made for people that love that escape of watching a movie, right?
Yeah.
Now, different. Of course, it doesn't exist anymore, Blockbuster, but that's how I feel about movie theaters. The digital industry and everything and how life is right now, it's evolved and it is what it is. But the you going to the movie theaters, even though it's a lot more expensive, I prefer that over staying home.
Oh, 100%.
Because
100%.
you lock yourself in there, and it's like you telling yourself mentally, I'm not moving from this chair.
Right.
I'm not getting on my phone.
Right.
I'm enjoying the movie in a dark space with speakers that I can't afford and a big ass screen that I have no space for in this house.
My AMC Stubs A-list subscription is the one subscription. I don't care how broke I am. I'm not getting rid of it.
It's the fucking best thing. Even though I'm not gonna go watch 4 movies a week. But still, if I had time, 100%, because I love that.
There was a point in time where I was like watching, before they changed it to 4, it used to be 3.
Yeah.
So,
but it has to be very interesting movies for me to watch. I can't just watch anything.
It was to the point where I was just going to watch whatever movie was out, on the weekend because, my house is literally there's a theater 7 minutes away from my house. So, there would be nights or weekends where like literally at like 7 o'clock, I'm like checking movie time, seeing what's out and be like, all right, I'm gonna go to movies and watch this, and I'm the type of guy, I'll go to movies by myself. I've
done it before and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of like,
I love going to movies by myself.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that or whatever. It's an escape for you.
Yeah.
To really enjoy that atmosphere, especially because you came from a film scene. So it's like, it makes you relive the things that you were part of creating.
I love the movie so much. I pursued a career in film.
Yeah, but then AI is fucking ruining everything. Ruining it. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah. All right. So there's this thing that I want to take you through.
All right.
I called it Epic Torn Choices.
Okay.
And I mean, this thing is like, oh my God. There's some hard ones. So let's see if you would actually get them.
Okay.
All right. So I have I would say about 3 to 5.
All right.
All right. First one. You let me know. Guys, and let me know if you guys like this segment.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, mention if you guys like this segment, want to continue this type of segment on the Epic Torn Choices. Let's keep that shit going. All right, first one. Would you rather be stuck in Silent Hill where the town manifests your deepest fears or trapped inside Resident Evil's Raccoon City swarming with zombies and Umbrella Secrets?
Both are like horrible choices.
Hard as fuck. Hard as fuck.
Yo, oh my God. I don't know. I guess maybe Raccoon City, because Silent Hill, if that's just like manifesting your darkest fears and like bringing it,
meaning you'll just stay in your head and just think about it.
Right. Well, then again, maybe that's easier to combat than Resident Evil, right? Because then it's just think happy thoughts.
But how easy would it be for you to think happy thoughts in a situation like that? Once you start seeing like weird shit, spirit shit, and then you start, then mentally you get in your head, you start thinking about these things like, and now
the way my anxiety set up.
The anxiety kicks in. Forget about it. You're fucking dead. You'll be one with Silent Hill.
All right, I guess so. Raccoon City, it is,
and that's still tough because we played a bunch of their games,
right?
And we know what it is.
Yeah.
It sucks. You know who has the worst luck with that? Leon. Why?
Kennedy?
He started day one as a fucking cop.
Yeah.
Just to be like, what the hell's going on here? And everybody's fucking infected.
Right.
What a shitty fucking first day of work.
For real.
Horrible.
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, that's a good choice. It was a hard one, but it was a good choice.
That was a hard one. This guy gave me like
I probably would have said the same thing. All right. Would you rather face the Covenant in Halo with only the original Magnum pistol, or try to win a GoldenEye 007 deathmatch only using slappers?
Only using what?
The slappers.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with GoldenEye just because you're gonna hate me. I never played Halo. I was always a PlayStation guy.
You never played Halo?
I never played Halo.
You know I can never mention Halo in this podcast ever again, guys.
You can mention Halo. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, I've heard a lot of things about the game.
You've heard, but you haven't played. This is
Master
why,
Chief.
you know what's crazy? And you can even ask my daughter. I was this close to buy an Xbox today with Halo 2 so you can play.
Oh, wow.
This close. But then the guy said, yeah, we have one more PS2. By the way, guys, yes, I'm transforming this office into like
This
some
guy
crazy
went
shit.
and bought a
I bought an
PS2.
N64 today. I got a couple
hold on.
games.
What game did you get with the N64?
So they didn't have the games that I really wanted, but I have my brother-in-law to like help me out with that. And he's gonna supply my needs or whatever. And thank you so much, Chris. The one game I saw there that really stuck to me because it's a wrestling game. The WWF No Mercy.
This guy.
Yo, listen, for my wrestling fans out there that played old school wrestling games, yo, that one has to be either the best or one of the best WWF games I've ever played in my life. It is so fucking good. It's so nostalgic. It's like deep dive into like
This guy didn't even get Mario Kart.
no,
any of the
it didn't.
Mario
He
64,
didn't have
no
it.
GoldenEye.
So it's crazy. I'm gonna get Super Smash. Super Smash is Chris is gonna get me. So they had one there in the original case.
Oh, how
A
much?
little fucked up, but for it being that old, kind of almost mint. $200. I would have, if I had no issue with money right now, I would have bought it for $200 because that case was in pretty good fucking condition.
For what though? Because you wouldn't have played it. It would have stayed in the box.
No, I would have taken it out, but then put the box because the point is to play it, but leave the box because it wasn't like plastic sealed. It was just in the actual carton. I would have put it on the shelf to look nice, but for display. But I mean, bro, it's crazy. I can't fucking believe you haven't played Halo. I can't believe it. All right, next one. Let's see. Should we do this one? Oof, this one's hard. Would you rather have to compete? I'm sorry. Would you rather have to complete every level of Crash Bandicoot on one life, or finish every Guitar Hero track on expert with no mistakes?
That's impossible. That's impossible. I mean, Guitar Hero is a great game. Great game. Amazing.
Even
game.
though I suck.
Yeah. Damn. Now.
But Crash Bandicoot, listen, I've tried playing even the latest one with one life.
Yeah, not happening,
bro. You'll get as far as a couple levels, and then you'll be pissed as fuck. You'll be just turn off the game.
Yeah,
just turn off the game. What's your choice? Choose wisely.
I'm gonna go Crash Bandicoot. Okay. Because as great of a game as Guitar Hero is, Crash Bandicoot, bro, like you can't. That's a classic right there. Like PlayStation 1,
You're right. I would have to say
Crash Bandicoot is one of those signature. Crash Bandicoot is to Sony what like Mario is to Nintendo, right?
I get it. It's a very, very big icon as well.
Yeah.
All right, last one for you. This is back to a game that we just talked about.
Okay.
Would you rather survive Silent Hill armed with only a flashlight, or be stuck in the original Doom with just your fist against demons?
This guy, he's like,
because Doom is another fucking bro animal.
Yeah.
But I also understand that the Silent Hill with a flashlight, which I've tried doing before, nah, I can't. I'll get cornered.
Yeah. Doom.
Did you ever play Doom?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Fucking brutal game.
Yeah. Even original PC game.
Yes, it is. I remember that.
Yeah.
It brings back a lot of memories. Yeah. Even Doom 64, I remember Doom 64 changed the game too. When it came out with that.
I liked the Doom on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah. The newer ones.
On the first Nintendo Switch. When the first Nintendo Switch came out.
It was the newer ones though.
Yeah.
No, those were great.
Yeah.
But good choice, good choice. I would say you did pretty good. I gave you some hard ones to think about.
Oh, those were like stupid hard. This guy put him on expert level and shit.
All right, now we gotta see what Miguel got because I know Miguel has something up his sleeve.
I got a few things. You know.
Wait, let's cut it. All right, Anaya, do me a favor.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you some questions. I got some of my own answers.
Okay.
So we'll start with you, and then we'll just kind of go back and forth. What in your opinion, what do you think are some of the most underrated shows from your childhood?
Underrated
shows from your childhood. Like, what are some shows that you think were like really good, but like? I'm gonna go with Society.
So I honestly think I could be wrong. I honestly think that Street Sharks. I love Street Sharks. But I think it was very underrated. A very underrated show. Okay. I think it was a very, very, very good show.
Okay.
I used to pretty much watch almost every episode.
That just made me think of another one that I didn't put here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, for me, Street Sharks. Okay. I would say if I had to pick another one.
Yeah. Give me like 2 or 3.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I think that was pretty popular. I would.
Was it?
I would categorize that as maybe
because I always felt Goosebumps overshadowed that, and Goosebumps were very, very. I do have one. I do have one, which was I think popular, but not as popular as Goosebumps. Tales of the Crypt.
That was that. I mean, that's not really kids.
My uncle got me into horror.
Same. Yeah. My uncle used to love watching Tales from the Crypt. My parents would be
like, "No, you're not supposed to watch that." But,
yeah.
I was like, I had a cool uncle.
Yeah. Remember the soundbite I put in my Discord? That was the Crypt Keeper laugh.
Yeah. How is it? Yo, I love that show. Oh man, bro, that show was so good.
That's good. That's good.
You didn't expect me to pick those.
I did not, but because for the most part, I'm thinking, we're talking, kids shows, right? But Tales from the Crypt, that's very 90s, so very, very good one. So I wrote down here, Gargoyles.
Okay,
remember Gargoyles?
Okay.
I used to love Gargoyles.
I enjoyed it.
There was a board game. A Gargoyles board game. I used to love playing that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I gotta double check the store that I went to today because they had a whole section of board games when we were kids.
I would love to see a live action Gargoyles movie.
I can see it. I can see it happen now with technology.
Right.
It just has to be done the right way.
Right.
Because if they fuck up the way they look, man, they're gonna get destroyed out there.
There's a show that I feel like wasn't necessarily for kids, but kids watched it because of like the slapstick comedy, and that's Cow and Chicken.
Okay.
Cow and Chicken. Yeah. There was a lot of like
I did peep.
And a lot of adult humor in that, kind of like Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, it's almost like it's weird. It's almost like we would laugh at like anything that's like out of the ordinary that we wouldn't like cursing or anything like that. Like, right. My daughter, for example, she'll hear a curse word or whatever, and she'll start laughing because it's something that's not part of things that she can really say.
Right.
But yeah, I remember. Yeah, that show was. I peeped that show. It was a good amount of times.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a pretty good show.
I got some others here. I'm just gonna say them real quick. But then I'm gonna move on to another question I got here. But some other childhood shows that I thought might be a little underrated was Inspector Gadget and Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Oh man,
right? Because people probably watched Ghost Rider.
Yes.
More so than Carmen. Where
Carmen
Sandiego.
I watched more Inspector Gadget than Carmen Sandiego.
You see?
And I think it's just because how cool Inspector Gadget was. Carmen Sandiego was pretty cool, but it wasn't really something that like I had to watch.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna move on. What are some games that you think are like overrated? Like that's like super popular. You know, everybody plays. Everybody talks about how great of a game it is.
Current or back then?
Let's go with back then. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah. That were overrated. That means that I didn't necessarily think they were great.
Right.
All right, I'll be honest with you. Chrono Trigger.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think it was like. I didn't really get into it. Like.
Right.
I just never connected with it. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I was so busy on other games like GoldenEye and Super Smash, Donkey Kong 64.
Give me another one.
Shit, I was gonna say Diddy Kong Racing, but I enjoyed that game. Fuck. I have the name of it.
So the tip of his tongue. He can't get it out.
That was overrated. Oh my god, I have it. I want to say. Is that it was on. I want to say Cypher Filter.
Okay.
That was a game that people used to play like a decent amount. I also want to say shit. It's just so much all right, so nostalgic in general. So that could be anything from like N64, Super Nintendo. Oh, Aladdin.
Okay.
Aladdin. Okay. I think it was a decent game.
Right.
I didn't think it was an amazing game.
Right.
If you were to tell me pick between Aladdin and Lion King, I would say Lion King, even though I hated how hard that game was.
Lion King was hard.
That game was so fucking hard. I could never.
So it's funny. You just made me think of something. I'm glad you mentioned that. There is something about video games today that makes video games when we were kids like dramatically different. So now I don't know if you know this, but this is something that's pretty true. I remember hearing this on the internet somewhere. But video games like Super Mario, right? Because games back then there was no save, there was no saving.
Yeah.
So when you played those games, like if you didn't beat it. That was like, not necessarily that was it, but like you had to, the next time you turned on your console, you had to basically start from the beginning, right?
It was like that, yeah.
And it didn't matter how hard it was. Like if you couldn't, you had to play it over and over and over to get better at it. Video games now, they do this thing where if you get stuck, it ends up making it a little bit easier for you.
Like they're helping you.
Right.
Like here.
And so that
take my strong hand.
And so that's something that made like millennials, like it made us smarter than,
Yeah, we had to think more.
Right. The critical thinking.
We had the critical thinking a lot more.
Right.
Like even puzzles. Oh my God.
I love puzzles.
Like or Resident Evil stuff when we had to this was back in here and I have to travel back here and do this and do this and then drop this coin here and then this is how you're gonna get the valve and then go back all the way to the other side.
All right.
Yeah. It used to be a lot different before.
Yeah. For me, an overrated game for me is Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy has a huge following. There's a lot of people that and Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, I can kind of agree with that. I was a fan, but not an extreme fan like that.
Right.
For Metal Gear, for Final Fantasy, I was there trying to ride the wave there.
Yeah.
The thing with those games, you have to like be very involved with the whole story.
Right.
And if you're not, you're just gonna be stuck in the game. Like you're not gonna understand like who is Thomas or who is all these other characters or whatever. Right. Just because you're just playing for the hell of it.
Right. All right. I'm gonna move on to my next question. Who do you think is the best cartoon villain?
In a show or in general?
I'll go in general and stick with the 90s.
Cartoon villain. The best cartoon villain? Cell.
From Dragon Ball Z? That's a good one.
He was a fucking asshole, bro.
Yeah.
I hated him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hated him for sucking all my beloved characters that I cared about. But a person that I kind of hate, like maybe a tad bit more, was when we first met Frieza. How much of a dick she was, or he was, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was a fucking asshole.
I say Magneto.
I can see that.
Magneto.
He didn't care. He had no care in the world.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
I mean, he did.
But he didn't
had
feel
so
soft.
much trauma in his childhood that it shaped the man that he ultimately became. You know, and that was like a scar that just like stuck with him. You know. Yeah.
No. I mean that in that point, in that sense, I do agree, because again, his past shaped him to be the way he is, and as much as of course, we always say his brother, like whatever, Xavier, try to, hey, listen, just see the good picture,
right?
Like, be positive. He's like, fuck positivity,
right.
Like, I'm gonna kill everybody,
right. And
he was brutal. He was brutal.
Yeah. All right, I got two more, and then we're gonna move on. What do you think is the best movie sequel?
The best movie sequel?
Yeah.
Yo. I really, really, really loved Terminator 2. Terminator 2, man, was just an excellent movie for me. That was
good choice. Good one. I do. Yeah.
So
I would have
good.
to agree with that.
Good.
I would have to agree with that, but I'm also gonna say the Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze. When they went back in time.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. I have to say I can't agree with that. I can't. I could put other movies over that. But that was a good choice.
Yeah. What's your best like gaming memory? Or like the game that like you remember?
Halo 3.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Sega Dreamcast.
Yo, Tony Hawk was hard, bro.
It was a great game.
It was.
I didn't know how to skateboard.
Doing everything I can, doing all the thing I am. Yo, and then you're just trying to make all these moves, yo.
You know something funny? I don't know pro skaters like that, but there's one pro skater name that sticks out on my mind. And it's
Tony Hawk.
Not even. Bob Burnquist.
Bob Burnquist, yes.
That was my dude.
I learned Bob Burnquist because of the game.
Same.
And I started using him.
Yeah.
And I thought he was cool as hell. Yo, I used to get so happy when I would land those moves.
Oh, for sure.
And unlimited grinding, then doing the what is it, the ollie, and then going back into a kickflip. Yeah. Oh my god.
Dad, I gotta re-download that on my PlayStation and play it again.
I mean, hey, listen. Now I got the PS2.
That was Dreamcast.
Well, I'm trying to get all of them. Like, I'm trying to, again, this is going for a write-off, but I'm trying to get all of them, and then just stack little by little, because I know games are going up price-wise like crazy.
Well, that's it for
you.
For that little segment.
Okay, I got one more for you. Okay. I got a buddy system here. Okay. So and then we'll go into something else, pretty much, going into like the whole ending and stuff. But
okay.
All right. So, who would you use as a zombie apocalypse partner? Leon S. Kennedy or Master Chief? Now,
Leon.
Hold on. So why it's brutal, depending who you pick, because of course Leon knows survival, but Master Chief is just a walking tank. So.
I mean, I gotta go Leon just because, as you have discovered, I never really played the Halo games. And Resident Evil is just one of my favorite video games,
Resident Evil.
And Resident Evil is really what piqued my interest in the whole zombie
I agree.
genre.
Even movies.
You know?
Even movies.
Yeah.
Resident Evil, if you were to ask me, or anybody were to ask me, what's my favorite franchise ever in gaming, it's
Resident Evil.
I played almost all of them.
Yeah.
The only ones that I didn't play is when if I didn't own a system, like let's say where the PSP or whatever the case is, when they came out and shit like that. Bro, amazing fucking games.
When I used to work at Best Buy, I pre-ordered, I think it was Resident Evil 5.
5 was the more actiony with Chris.
Yes. I pre-ordered it. And they sold my pre-order.
Oh my god! Wow, how is it that I know that? Like if it was yesterday.
It was. I was working at the Best Buy in Jersey City.
I remember that you got pissed.
I was livid, bro, livid, because I felt like they did that shit on purpose. They did that shit to fuck with me.
I remember like if that was yesterday, you had told me about that. I remember.
Oh, it's bringing me. I'm raging. I'm raging again.
This guy's a professional rager, brother. You'll see maybe down the line when if we ever get on video playing Call of Duty at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, I got another one for you.
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, go.
All right, this is if you get in, you're going to school, you got a bully picking on you.
Ugh, fucking bullies.
You get into a school fight, but you need backup. Who are you gonna use?
Who's my backup? Who am I?
Tommy Oliver or Michelangelo?
Tommy Oliver from Rugrats?
No, Tommy Oliver from Power Rangers.
Oh, or Michael Myers?
No, or Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. Yo, fucking Ninja Turtles all day, bro. Let's go.
How dare you? Tommy is the chosen one.
I mean, yeah, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bro. Turtle and a half shell, turtle power.
See, I'd rather do. I would say Raphael because he's fucking brutal. But Michelangelo's more like the. All right, man. Like
he's the pacifist.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
All right, I guess a little pick. All right. Let's see. Okay, okay. All right. You ever play Grand Theft Auto?
Yes.
Okay. Who would you have as a bank heist escape driver? CJ from Grand Theft Auto. San Andreas specifically.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, isn't that the San Andreas one?
Or Dominic Toretto.
Toretto, bro. Let's go.
Toretto. Listen, at this point, they're going to the moon to save the universe, bro.
For real, bro.
Listen.
I feel like they just like went off the hill with that franchise.
100%.
You know what I mean?
It's entertainment at this point.
It is.
They need to bring it back to the cars, bro. They need to bring it back when Paul Walker was there. The first 3 movies
was really about cars and the culture of cars.
The second one I didn't like that much though.
Tokyo Drift?
No, the Too Fast, Too Furious with Tyrese.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like him that much. Like it was like the story was a little corny.
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
So fucking good. Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
when I think the Japanese and culture started like really booming even more. And I'm like, yo, this is so fucking cool. Like, a life over there. That's what my first curiosity was. Like, I would love to go to Japan one day.
Yeah.
And like learn about like all that.
I mean, I think you would love Japan just because like, you're also very big into the anime culture too.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that would be pretty good. Hopefully one day.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Ooh, okay. All right. Surviving an alien invasion. Who would your partner be?
Okay.
Agent J from Men in Black.
Okay.
Or Captain Stephen Hiller from Independence Day. Now, of course, one is trained for aliens, one literally saved the Earth. And guys, if you guys want to participate, just okay. If you guys want to participate, just drop a comment.
Men in Black.
Okay. I mean, they're both
yeah,
very, very good. Well, again, one saved the earth, so.
well, you know.
But Men in Black is Men in Black, I guess.
Right.
All right, let's see right here. Neo kart race. All right, who are you drafting for this kart race? Mario Kart 64 Mario. Or Crash Team Racing Crash Bandicoot to win the race.
Shit. Wait, ask me the question again.
So, who would you rather? Who are you drafting to be part of your team? Mario from from Mario Kart 64. Or Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot or Mario? Ooh. I mean, you know, I think Mario has more experience. You know, Crash Bandicoot, that racing game didn't come out until, you know.
Until all the popularity of the other one.
Right.
And then he started learning, right?
Right.
Oh, this is a good one. Who's with you? Luigi? Escaping a haunted house, by the way. Or Scooby-Doo? Now, mind you, the Scooby-Doo scenario, you're with Scooby Snacks.
So I'm a little.
Luigi's without the. Luigi's with the vacuum.
Yeah. Great game, by the way. Great game. I loved that game. You know, but I'm a little bit of a pothead, so let's go Scooby.
This guy's fucking thinking about edibles and shit. This fucking guy. Oh my god. All right, let's see what else we got. I think we did well for our very first episode, man.
Yeah, I got one little quick fire
right here.
for you.
I'll cut that off and go ahead.
You want to cut it off?
No, go ahead. You have 5 minutes.
All right, quick fire. One gotta go. PC or console?
One gotta go. PC or console? Which console?
Consoles or PC?
PC. As much as I love my PC.
Wow, you're a PC guy. I didn't.
I'm a PC guy because
I literally thought you were gonna say consoles gotta go.
No, I mean, look, I love my PS5 to death. I haven't played it like that because I started once I got my PC. I told myself that I want to do multiplayer games only on PC.
Gotcha.
Single player always gonna be on console. But we've grown with consoles much longer. Right. At least for me.
Yeah.
You know, my first PC was a Compaq Presario, and I tried to fucking game that shit. You know, with on Counter-Strike. It did well, but not that good.
Right. What do you think is the best console? NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, TurboGrafx, or Game Boy?
NES. No, Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Okay. Who said this? Just because someone stumbles and loses their way doesn't mean they're lost forever.
Oh shit! I've heard this before. But you're gonna have to get me because I can't say it.
Professor X.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it?
That's all I got.
All right, guys. It's getting a little late. I want to thank everyone ahead of time for watching the podcast. If you guys stayed all the way to the end. I am super happy that we finally got this out of the way because, like I said, this is our third try. Our third try.
Take 3.
Trying to do this.
Right.
And it looks like everything's working how it's supposed to. Thank you again for anybody that does support. Please subscribe. Please, land some comments down below. Let us know.
Share the content.
Yeah, let us know how we are.
Yeah, give us some feedback.
Let us know how we did. What you guys want to watch. What you guys want to see. Going forward. Anything on you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to do this. I remember when you told me about the idea, I was like 100% on board, and I think you had mentioned it to me with the intention of like just you doing it on your own, and I was like, nah, bro, like I need to do this with you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I'm looking forward to doing this more, and I'm with you. Like, whoever's watching this, give us your feedback. That's the only way we're gonna be able to make better content for you guys. And drop in some comments to give us, tell us what are some topics you wanna hear us talk about. Engage with us.
No, 100%. So on to the next one.
Follow, share, all that good stuff.
All right, on to the next one, guys. We will see you on episode 2. Thank you again. Stay tuned for many clips dropping on Instagram, and we're out.
Yeah.
Till then.